Hello guys, welcome to the first ever Shadow Phantom pick. It's the first ever time I'm going to film my picks and put it on YouTube. Normally I just pick with my friends and I often get like out of 10 matches maybe 8 to 9 correct. So definitely have to respect that. I'll think that if people want to follow me, they're gonna get some cash out of it because I definitely good to pick. Normally I just pick MMA matches, but I also pick soccer matches when it comes to Champions League, Europa League, European Championships, Copa America, and World Cup, of course. But now, for my first ever pick, official pick, I'm going with UFC 260, aka Stipe Miocic against the Predator Francis Ngannou, the rematch, the baddest ever. Like, this is going to be one of a hell of a match. But I'm going to predict all of the matches, starting from the early prelims to the prelims and to the main card. And 10 matches, I expect to get 8 to 9 of them correct. So I hope you guys wanna watch this video, and hopefully if you follow my predictions, you're gonna get something out of it. I guess. But we start with the first fight. It's Marc-Andre Barriault versus Abu Azaitar. What a match! What a match! Like, of course, we only on the early prelims, not match. People think, who is these guys? I understand this. I understand why people think, who is these guys? But come on, just think about this. We talk about Abu Azaitar, 35-year-old Moroccan who's won 14 times, lost 2. He's coming actually from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 win streak. He gets a draw in the middle of all of this, but still 10 matches win streak. That guy is amazing right now. And Marc-Andre Barriault, respect to him, definitely a good fighter. He likes to like push people onto the cage, like get a takedown if it's possible against a fighter who's definitely much better than him to box. And I believe Abu Azaitar is so much better than Marc-Andre Barriault in his striking. So I mean, it's a tough match to predict. And when you look at the bookmakers, it's a very close. Marc-Andre Barriault, slight favorite. For me, a little bit, I don't understand that, because I definitely think Abu Azaitar has what it needs to beat Marc-Andre Barriault. Marc-Andre Barriault, younger, less experienced, but still a good fighter, no doubt about that. Definitely a really, really good fighter, which you have to respect. But for my pick here, it's very easy. I'm going with Abu Azaitar. It's tough to see if finish or decision. I personally think it's going to be a unanimous decision, 30-27, Abu Azaitar. But I see 2 other possibilities. I see Abu Azaitar gets a finish in this fight. Second or third round, when you see Marc-Andre Barriault be a little bit tired if he gets too many punches. But I also see Marc-Andre Barriault win on a unanimous decision, 30-27, if he can manage to get some takedowns. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Abu Azaitar gonna push Marc-Andre Barriault away from himself, away from his body with the strikes, land a couple of in the face, maybe a couple of body shots, a couple of leg kicks, making Marc-Andre Barriault uncomfortable in the cage. So I'm definitely going with Abu Azaitar, 30-27, unanimous decision, and that's how the first match gonna end. If anybody don't get it, my prediction is Abu Azaitar gonna win this match. Moving up to the next match, we have Shane Young versus Omar Morales. Definitely an amazing fight, which you definitely have to keep an eye on, because we have Omar Morales, who's coming from a loss, 35-year-old Venezuelan fighter. Shane Young also coming out from a loss, only 27 years old though, a little bit younger, has a couple of years in future years. But I don't think many people doubt when I say Omar Morales is definitely the favorite to win this fight. You think about what he's capable of, I'm definitely think Omar Morales gonna win. I mean, he has 1 loss and it's his last fight, and often difficult to say how does a fighter react to his loss, and like you're only one, then you lose, how do you react? I think Omar Morales is gonna take this fight, and I think he's gonna win it against Shane Young. Shane Young, definitely a good fighter. His record 13-5, not bad. But also when you look at the bookmakers, Omar Morales are kind of big favorite actually, and for me, it's just like Omar Morales are not going to lose this match. He's only lost on one decision. He has 70% finish rate. That's really good from a fighter. And he likes to take people down. And I think that's gonna be his best opportunity for winning this fight. I think Omar Morales is gonna get a takedown, submit the guy, or technical TKO him. So for me, my prediction is going to be with Omar Morales. I don't see him get a finish though on Shane Young. I think it's gonna be 3 rounds, 3 takedowns, keep Shane Young at the ground, give him a couple of punches, maybe try to submit him. If not, just keep him down, get the points from the ground control, and win a unanimous decision 30-27. Omar Morales, that's the prediction. Omar Morales is gonna win the second fight of the evening. And moving on to the next fight, we have another really entertaining fight. Modestas Bukauskas versus Michal Oleksiuk. Sorry for the bad way I say this, but a fight, I can guarantee you guys, this fight is not going to end in decision. Somebody gonna get knocked out, that's for sure. You see Oleksiuk, he coming out from 2 losses, both submission. And that's also the weak part of when you think about Michal Oleksiuk. Bukauskas, the Baltic Gladiator as he named, he also comes from loss, but it's a knockout loss. And this is difficult, this is different. This is the reason I'm going to say Michal Oleksiuk. He's a younger fighter, fight most times, but this is not the reason. He's lost 4 times, and 3 of the times is by submission. He's a striker, and I'll definitely think he's a better striker than Bukauskas. Bukauskas is a good fighter, and he can definitely. I mean, it depends on how you look at this. It's a fight. It's very tough to predict, but I mean, 1 punch is enough to get one of them out, even though the other one has been so much better. But I'll think Oleksiuk, because he loses often on submissions. He's the better striker. I don't see Bukauskas going to try to grab with Oleksiuk. I mean, I really don't think that's a possibility. Even though I'll do say to you guys who got a bet on this, if you think Bukauskas have opportunity, don't bet on this one. This is tough. It's not secure, and it's not secure. But definitely, I would say, you guys, if you want to bet and if you're uncomfortable, you don't know who you need advice. My advice is Michal Oleksiuk. I think he's gonna take it, and I don't think, as I said, I'm almost sure this is not going to end in decision. It is going to be first or start of second round knockout by Michal Oleksiuk. I think this is what's gonna happen, and I mean, I like, if you guys have other feelings, please text in the field down under my video and tell me what you think. But I definitely think Michal Oleksiuk is better than Bukauskas in the striking game, and this is the reason I pick him. So I pick Oleksiuk. Moving up to the third fight, still on the prelims. Only Abu Azaitar was actually, I guess, on the early prelims, which is a little bit yeah, but we're still in the prelims. And the fight we're gonna see now on the prelims is Jared Gooden versus Abubakar Nurmagomedov. Okay, many of you guys maybe don't know Abubakar, but when you hear the name of Nurmagomedov, we all know who he is. He's one of the Nurmagomedovs. Not one of the best of them, that's for sure. And he's definitely not capable of the same thing as Khabib is. So that's have to be said. But even though the bookmakers are saying that Abubakar Nurmagomedov is pretty heavily favored, he just came from a loss, actually from a submission and a draw. He has only won 1 of his last 4 games. That's actually a little bit worrying when you think about it. But I'll see him take an ease with against Jared Gooden. I don't think Jared Gooden has that good of takedown defense. And I don't think Abubakar Nurmagomedov gotta control him down the ground. No need to worry. Abubakar, I make this quick. Abubakar Nurmagomedov gets a decision unanimous 30-27 win against Jared Gooden, and that's it. Okay guys, trust me, this one is safe. Play it, no doubt about that. There's going to be Abu Bakr Nurmagomedov's win. No, I know people say he's not that good. Yes, but he's not that bad either. You know, he's better than Jared Good. He's such a perfect grappler because he's a Nurmagomedov. Even though the worst Nurmagomedov might be one of the best in the world. You know, so no doubt he's gonna submit that guy. If not, I don't think he's gonna submit him. I think he's gonna go with decision. 30-27 unanimous. Might get a submission. I don't believe in that. I think unanimous decision. 30-27. Abu Bakr Nurmagomedov gonna win this fight. And we're moving up. As I don't know if it's the last on the prelims or first on the... No, it's the last on the prelims. Alonso Manifield versus Fabio Cherant. Amazing fight. Amazing fight. Our personal, really big supporter of Alonso Manifield. I think he has what you need to be a really good fighter. When we talk about Fabio Cherant, the water buffalo, won 3 in a row, won an anaconda choke in 2 decisions. Alonso Manifield was actually planned to fight against William Knight. William Knight cannot fight for some reason. I really don't know at the moment, but he's not capable of fighting. So he is going to again fight against Fabio Cherant. Fabio Cherant has won 3 win streak, as I said. Alonso Manifield 2 loss streak. You know, he's lost the last 2 fights, decision and knockout. For me though, I do believe in Alonso Manifield. I definitely do believe in Alonso Manifield. People are allowed to say no. I just don't have seen enough of Fabio Cherant to could say what I think about that guy. I think he's good, he's young, he has potential to be something, not at the highest level, but definitely be something. But I have seen Alonso Manifield, and that guy is a beast, man. Like, that's amazing how much he can just throw people down and smash them. He's an amazing striker, okay grappler. So definitely I'm going with Alonso Manifield, as the bookmakers also say is a heavy favorite. Alonso Manifield going to end up the prelims. This is my pick. Alonso Manifield are going to win that match. For me, it's tough to predict if it's going to be decision or finish, but I'll do think it's gonna be. It's tough. Actually, I'm going to predict a 3rd round TKO by Alonso Manifield. I think Fabio Cherant has really fight against him, really gave him a couple of punches, also got a pop in his face, tired, stamina not that good. I'm going with Alonso Manifield, 3rd round TKO, and this is how we're gonna end up the prelims. Moving up to the main card of UFC 260, aka Stipe Miocic against the Predator Francis Ngannou, and that fight is gonna be an entertaining one. Jamie Mullarkey against Khama Worthy. Really entertaining fight. A good way to start the main card. Jamie Mullarkey coming from 2 losses in a row. Khama Worthy coming from a loss in a row against Ottoman Azaitar. I guess it's the brother of Abu Azaitar. The Marrakesh is going to start this event on the early prelims. I'm not going to bet on this match because I don't feel that I trust either of them with my money. Though there's a good value on either of them if you're comfortable on your prediction. There's very good value on either of these 2 guys. I'll guess Khama Worthy, as the bookmakers also, is the better fighter overall. Jamie Mullarkey can definitely be a dangerous guy. Like I always say that when it comes to knockout when it comes to striker against striker, I go with a bigger and stronger one, and I definitely think Khama Worthy is a stronger one. Jamie Mullarkey also comes from 2 losses in a row, and I just don't think he has the potential to beat Khama Worthy. Either I'm saying I'm not going to play on this one because you cannot feel comfortable. Khama Worthy is just like you cannot trust either of these fighters. So I'm not going to bet on this one. But if I have to predict what I have to do, and if any guys wanna hear what my predictions is for this fight, I'm going with Khama Worthy. I think he's gonna get it, and I think he's gonna get it in a TKO 3rd round, not decision. I think he's gonna knock out Jamie Mullarkey. But as I'm saying, don't play on this one if you don't support of one of those fighters, because it really can end either way. And we're going to the next match on the main card. But if anybody don't get it, my pick was Hammer Ward. Okay, Hammer Ward, or whatever. I call Hammer. Okay. The next fight on the main card is a women's fight. I guess I have to. Yes. Julian Robertson against Miranda Maverick. Good fight. Good fight. Don't. I mean, people often have to say like, women's fight, boring fights. Yeah. I mean, I agree on that one, but this one can be really entertaining. Julian Robertson, 9-5 score. For the record, women's score is a little bit different when it comes to guys, because women's score a little bit like, yeah. She's coming from a loss against Taylor Sanchez. A little bit unfortunate. Miranda Maverick is a slight kinda okay. It's an okay favorite against Julian Robertson. I'm not going to predict it. I'm not going to play on this one either. But I'm going to predict. Actually, if I should go for anybody, I would go with the underdog, Julian Robertson, only for the value. But I'm not going. But if anybody just have something they're just gonna go for value, just like go for the risk, I think this could be nice. And I'll do because she's a grappler. If she can take down Miranda Maverick early, as I don't say it's not a possibility, I think it's a possibility, then we can see Julian Robertson win this fight. Either by submission, either by TKO, but it's women's fight. With all due respect, it's gonna end in decision. 30-27 unanimous, Julian Robertson. That's what I think. I think if she can manage to, in every 3 rounds, get a takedown before 2 minutes in the round, Julian Robertson gonna take this. And people might think that guy, you don't know, maybe you don't see his video. You judge. But I'm just saying, when the fight, when the UFC 260 is over and you see my predictions are right, then people come call me. Because I think Julian Robertson has what she needs to beat Miranda Maverick on the ground. And I think if she can manage to get a takedown, Julian Robertson gonna get this 260. I'm not going to bet on this. I don't often play on the woman matches, and that's the reason I'm not going. But if I should, I would definitely go for Julian Robertson. I believe in her, but I also for the value. Come on, man, the value is good. So, guys, if you think about it, if you think that's something you might choose to do, definitely a good thing to do. The value is really good, really good. So try it. Trust me, try it. And with that, I'm going to move up to the not the main code event, but I meant Sean O'Malley, Sugar Sean against Thomas Almeida. Man, this is actually a really good fight, and I really disagree with the bookmakers. I definitely do. I do think that Sean O'Malley is the better fighter. 12-1 on his record, so I definitely think Sean O'Malley is the better fighter. But Thomas Almeida is not bad. I mean, I know, as I think too, I mean, Sean O'Malley is actually coming from a loss against Marlon Vieira. Okay, Thomas Almeida is coming from a loss, many losses actually, 3 losses in a row. 3 losses in a row. This is not good. Okay, this is what I'm saying. You have to respect. Thomas Almeida is a good fighter. Definitely potential for winning this. My prediction is Sean O'Malley. It is Sean O'Malley, Sugar Sean. He is a good fighter. Thomas Almeida really don't have a chin. I mean, I saw him, I think it was his last fight against Jonathan Martinez. I guess it wasn't this one. When every time he got a jab, it was like he got hit by the right hook or left hook, and I was like, come on, man, it's on a jab. Should be better than this. He's a perfect fighter, really good fighter. But and the value is really low. If you have a belief in Thomas Almeida, you have to go with him. Really good value. Sean O'Malley, really low value. So if you leave it unsecure, don't play him. You don't get that much out of it. Even though my predictions are going with Sean O'Malley, Sugar Sean, I do believe he's gonna knock out Thomas Almeida 2nd round, knock out TKO. I think that's gonna happen, and I think it's gonna be a possibility. I mean, I think that's what's going to happen. But I mean, people have to respect it. You have to respect it. That Thomas Almeida is really a good fighter, and but my predictions are Sean O'Malley, Sugar Sean. and I definitely do believe he's going to win this match. Second round, knockout TKO Sean O'Malley. So if anybody don't get my prediction, it's Sean O'Malley person. I think I'm going to bet on this because I really do believe in Sean O'Malley. But if you guys don't, please don't do that. The value is not good enough. Okay. With this, I'm moving up to the main co-event. Everybody, Tyron Woodley is back. Okay. And I know many people say he has seen his best days. I also do believe he has seen his best days. But listen, he's going to fight against Vicente Luque. Okay. Respect. Vicente Luque is a good fighter. Really good fighter. But he's not better than Tyron Woodley, guys. And when you look at the bookmakers, oh my god, they think Tyron Woodley is an amateur. They think he's like nobody. Guys, if you have been supporting Tyron Woodley, don't let him down on this one. Put on your money on Tyron Woodley, man. That guy is an amazing fighter. I know he has not been himself. He lost 3 But listen, just listen. Decision against Kamaru Usman loss. Decision against Gilbert Burns. And then he got an injury, TKO. And he got an injury in the 5th round against Colby Covington. Okay? Guys, Tyron Woodley is not over. I'll know he has seen his best days. And I admit that. And I accept that. I like him. And I still do. But I definitely disagree with the bookmakers here. Vicente Luque, good fighter. Potential in this future. But right now, I just don't think he's the level to could beat a fighter like Tyron Woodley, brother. This is just like, for me, when I see it gives so much back. When you say Tyron Woodley, so much value, I'm just like, this is like gift, Christmas gift, man. I cannot. And I'm saying, if I see Tyron Woodley lose this one, then also I will lose my faith in him. I will. I'm sorry, Tyron. I will. But right now, I still have the faith. I'll do think a former champion can beat Vicente Luque. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to say Tyron Woodley, unanimous decision, 30-27. I think he win every single round. I don't think even Vincent Luque gets 1 round. 30-27, Tyron Woodley is going to be the winner of the match. So my prediction is Tyron Woodley, and if anybody have been supporting Tyron Woodley just once in their life, keep doing it. Tyron Woodley are going to win this fight. Trust me, and the value is amazing. So if you don't believe, take the chance. Check the chance. I'm not kidding. Please take the chance. Tyron Woodley can win this, brother. He's an amazing fighter. He has the possibilities. 38 years old, I know, coming from 3 losses, but come on, man. Tyron Woodley is not for fun. He has what he needs, man. Tyron Woodley gonna win this. Trust me. If you believe in him, if you once have believed him, believe it also tonight. It'll be also Saturday night. He's going to win. I'll go with Tyron Woodley. And I feel I've told why enough. So this is the reason I go Tyron Woodley. He's going to win. Anybody, if they just have a little bit of faith in him, play in him. He's going to win. But now, moving up to the main event. Stipe Miocic against Francis the Predator Ngannou. Okay. Bookmakers saying Francis Ngannou, the favorite. Slight favorite. And Stipe Miocic, I think it's no doubt that he is, right now, the best ever heavyweight fighter. I don't think there's many that can disagree in that. But I think in the future it's gonna be Francis Ngannou. Personally, I saw that match between Francis Ngannou and Stipe in the January 2020, and that was just not the Francis Ngannou who we expected to fight. But I understand it. I really understand why he lost that fight. There's 2 reasons. Stipe Miocic was the fighter with the best IQ. Francis Ngannou came into the fight not arrogant, but without respect. He did not respect Stipe Miocic enough for that fight. You could see him from the first second. He just won fast knockout, be the champion, just move on. As he's saying by himself, he just wanted to move on. He just wanted to finish this. And I'm pretty sure he's not going to do the same mistake against Stipe Miocic this time. Stipe Miocic comes with an amazing, clever game plan, going to take down Francis. This is the only way you can beat the Predator, man. Take him down. That guy has a 100% finish rate, Francis. And when you look at the last 4 fights, Curtis Blaze, 45 seconds. Cain Velasquez, 26 seconds. Junior Santos, 1 minute 11 seconds. Justin Rosas, 20 seconds. That's when you put all of this together, he has fight for like about 2 minutes in 4 fights. So now people say like, yes, so we cannot believe. I hear many people arguing that Francis Ngannou, either he gets a first round knockout or he loses the fight. I don't believe this. I think Francis Ngannou gonna play this game clever. I do think he will slow down the start, try to find the mistakes from Stipe, and when he just gets a little bit, he will connect. And everybody knows what happens when Francis Ngannou connects you. Even though when you have to respect like Stipe Miocic, I don't understand why. I mean, definitely Stipe should be the favorite. He's the champ. He has defended the title, like beating Cormier twice. Francis Ngannou, like he has fighted Cormier the last 2 times, won both times. Ngannou before dominant, James Santos dominant, Lester Oran dominant, Fabio Verdum dominant, all of them dominant. Stipe Miocic should definitely be the fighter, be the favorite. But he's 38 years old, and I don't think the age matters here. But I just think Francis Ngannou, I've seen a lot of interviews recently, and when I hear him talk, I really see he really wants this, you know. And of course you want this, you want to be champion. But this time he said like, since he lost to Stipe, the only thing he wanted to get a rematch. And you could see that fight against Derek Lewis. He really wasn't there. Like, he was just thinking about what happened that night, you know. And oh my god, that was a boring fight. I was a little disappointed when I saw what Francis delivered that night. But as I'm saying right now, Francis Ngannou has the possibility. Stipe Miocic is the favorite. If you support Stipe, if you don't think Ngannou, go for Stipe. Good value, really good value. But all of the guys who supported Ngannou, I support Ngannou. I'm going with Ngannou. And I'm not going with the first round. I'm going with the 3rd round. Knockout by the Predator, Francis Ngannou. I hate when I hear people say, his stamina is not good enough. His stamina is not good enough. His stamina is not good enough. Come on, man. We talk about Francis Ngannou. He can do whatever he wants. 5 years ago, he was a homeless guy. Just if anybody has not heard his history, man, that guy can do everything. Francis Ngannou are going to win this fight. And I don't care what people say. I'll go with Francis Ngannou. Even though the value is lower, even though the value on a champ is higher, I'm going with Francis. Because I believe he's going to win this fight. Francis Ngannou has what he needs. One connection and Stipe is over. He can get dominated 4, I don't think this happens, but even if Francis Ngannou gets dominated on the ground 4 rounds, in the 5th round he can still connect and win this fight. Francis Ngannou can win even with 1 second left. He can win anytime. He has what he needs. And I think he's just so focused on becoming the new UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the first Cameroonian fighter ever to do that I think he will do. And I think he will make all of Africa proud. Even though Cameroon also is a winning champ from Nigeria, but still first Cameroon, and he will make really a lot of people proud. So like, this is what I think. I think Francis Ngannou are going to win that. And I don't care about what people say like Stipe. I do believe Stipe is a better fighter. Like, he's more complete. But I think Francis Ngannou is a really good fighter. He can submit people. If he wants to submit, he can submit people. He can do that. So like, why should he not? Like, I mean, of course, he's so much better in the striking game. And I definitely respect that. And I definitely think if he's going to win against Stipe Miocic, he's going to win on a knockout. 3rd round knockout, Francis Ngannou. But he can grapple. And I think he's trained even harder after the Stipe Miocic fight. So yeah, this was my 10 fight predictions for the UFC 260, aka Stipe Miocic against the Predator Francis Ngannou. I came with all of my trend predictions. I guess 8 of 9 of them are going to go home. And if not, if anybody wanna trust me, go follow my clue, follow what I said, and I definitely promise you guys will not lose everything. So don't make it all in one coupon, of course, like a couple of parlays and that. But I definitely think it's gonna be, you guys gonna get some profit out of this. I definitely think you should do that. And I'm saying Francis Ngannou going to win, trust me, and Tyron Woodley is going to win, trust me. But definitely Francis Ngannou, never say never. That guy is amazing, and he's gonna finish Stipe Miocic. That was all from the first ever Shadow Phantom picks. See you next week for fight night or something. See you.